The Russo-Georgian War. Pretty short war involving Russia, Georgia, not that Georgia, and a small country in between called South Ossetia. A country Georgia doesn't recognize for its independence, but Russia does. So how did the war start? Well, long story short, some bombs go off in Georgia. Georgia and South Ossetia get into a firefight along the borders involving artillery, which shelled a Georgian village, and this broke a ceasefire agreement. Georgia goes into South Ossetia to bring back order and put an end to all the shooting. Russia doesn't like what Georgia's doing, so they help South Ossetia out and move Russian troops in. Now, there were a series of shoot-downs during this war. Yeah, that drone one, I don't care for that one. I'm more interested in the Russian ones. So, grab yourself a drink. This one's going to be pretty short. Also, here's a new intro for the videos with commentary, not the text, okay? So, yeah. Starting with number 1, August 8th, 2008. The first Russian aircraft lost was an Su-25. The Su-25 was piloted by Lieutenant Colonel Oleg Tarabunsky. He is part of the 368th Attack Aviation Regiment. While flying between Java and Trishknoval, the capital of South Ossetia, Trishknoval, at around 1800 hours, he was shot down by friendly South Ossetian man-pads. Oleg ejected safely. Now this comes after a Georgian Su-25 attacked a Russian and South Ossetian convoy crossing an important bridge. The convoy and the bridge was unharmed due to the Georgians using unguided bombs. A day later, a series of events would unfold. On the 9th of August, a Tu-22 backfire was shot down over South Ossetia by a Georgian 9K-37, or SA-11 Gadfly. Of the 4 crew members on board, 3 were killed and 1 survived, being taken as a POW by the Georgians. His name is Colonel Vyacheslav Melkov. I hope I pronounced that right. Here's a picture of him. Medical care was provided to him by the Georgians, and he was handed over to Russia along with the bodies from the Tu-22. That same day, a Su-24 Fencer was shot down by a Georgian missile system. Both pilots ejected, but the co-pilot died impacting the ground because his parachute was on fire. The pilot's name is Major Igor Zinov. He and Colonel Melkov from the Tu-22 both received medical treatment and were handed over to Russia. On that same day, an Su-25 piloted by Colonel Sergei Kobelash from the 368th Attack Aviation Regiment was strafing a Georgian military formation south of Trishknoval when his plane was hit in the left engine by a Georgian man-pad system. It destroys his left engine. Sergei opts to return to base. On the ground, South Ossetian militants spot an Su-25 flying in the air, thinking it was Georgian. You can see where this is going. The missile hit Sergei's right engine, making his aircraft a glider. He was able to glide to friendly territory and eject safely. On that same day, at 1300 hours, an Su-25 Frogfoot piloted by Major Vladimir Edemenko from the 368th Attack Aviation Regiment was shot down and killed by a friendly ZSU-23 Shilka. It's said that the IFF system in the Su-25 failed. And on that same day, at 1500 hours, an Su-25 mistook a friendly convoy for an enemy one and attacked it. The pilot destroyed a fuel truck and injured several soldiers. The troops on the ground responded by firing man-pads at him. It damaged the Su-25. And the last one. On that same day, a Russian Su-24 was escorting friendly forces on the Trishknoval-Gori highway. It was shot down by a Russian SAM. The pilots ejected safely, and they were rescued by helicopter. And that's it.